have gone up by 3.5%. Inflation is 4.1%. So in real terms, therefore, our revenues have actually gone down in real terms if you discount inflation from the nominal growth of revenue. So in your assessment as the National Treasury, are the taxes of 2023 and last year worth it? And especially given the debate they generated, but clearly through the figures you have presented, there is actually no revenue from those taxes. Secondly, you have stated that you project the revenues as they were stated at 3.3 trillion shillings. I would want to know the kind of how much GDP are you calculating with? Because in your own figures, the GDP I have seen hovering around 18 to 19 trillion, then the 17.2% benchmark you've put on yourself is actually 3.9 trillion, not 3.3. So because most of our decision making will be based on the GDP, how much GDP are you dealing with in terms of this financial year? The other issue I asked the chairman for, you interact a lot with our committee and finance, housing levy. And chairman, forgive me, I'm asking because this presentation is basically more economic. I mean, there is very little budget in terms of what they are seeking. It's more macro, so I'll be finishing soon. In terms of housing levy, your own data shows that construction sector in Kenya went down last year, actually contracted. Given the housing levy that is being deducted, yourself, I mean, your opinion, don't you think this money was better off in private pockets than when we give it to government? And especially given the reason to which we give this money, which is construction, actually shrunk. Securitization is the other question. I want to add on the questions that have been asked. And I have reservations actually around securitization. It's good I make that clear early. One, how much money are we borrowing? Secondly, what percent, that, for what duration? By the time of maturity, how much will you have paid for the entire amount? And then on that securitization, supposing now PS, when you are PS for the National Treasury, you came into your position and your predecessor had securitized all the revenues of government. And the other question on that, is this money debt? And if it is debt,